We are living through an era of continuously progressing artificial intelligence. But have you ever thought about the impact of rising AI systems on human intelligence and our very own minds? Let's dive into this fascinating and sometimes scary question. The artificial intelligence isn't just about robots or chatbots as we think it normally. It's actually about extending the capabilities of our brain. Think about it. Students today can access instant explanations, simulations, and examples in seconds. Complex concepts in physics, medicine, or philosophy that once took weeks to understand can now be broken down by AI in minutes. Creative fields like art, music, and storytelling are also benefiting. AI can act as a co-creator, giving humans fresh perspectives, sparking ideas we might never have thought of ourselves. In healthcare, AI systems help doctors analyze huge amounts of data, essentially amplifying the human mind's capacity to make accurate decisions faster. So in many ways, AI is magnifying our intelligence. Like a telescope for thought, AI gives us a lens to see patterns, connections, and solutions that were once hidden. But we've long defined the difference between humans and animals by our ability to think. Intellect draws a sharp line between the animals and man, and suggests the divinity of the being human. The primacy of thinking and the intellect as the feature by which we define ourselves has become even more salient as we've moved from an economy driven by industrial labor into one driven by knowledge. Indeed, if you're watching this, you probably put a lot of stock into what you know. After all, that's what knowledge work is all about. If we define ourselves and our value this way, it's no wonder AI models seem scary. If AI can now write and even think, what's left that makes humans unique? So, with every powerful AI tool, there comes a danger. There are risks of overdependence on these tools. This happens when we delegate mental tasks to a machine, and over time, our own cognitive abilities can weaken. If AI keeps solving problems for us, will we still be motivated to think deeply by ourselves about these problems? What will happen to our mind in longer terms? Let me explain with an example. Before GPS, London cabbies had to memorize thousands of streets and landmarks, and this feat literally changed the structure of their brains. But with relying on GPS, that particular part of their brain is no longer as active. This isn't just about losing a skill. It's about potentially losing our capacity for deep, independent thought. In the same way, relying too much on AI for writing, solving problems, or decision-making could lead to a decline in critical thinking and memory skills. It's like outsourcing your brain. Just imagine what happens if we forget how to think for ourselves. Psychologists warn about what's called cognitive offloading. That's when we store less information in our brain because we know a device, or now, an AI, can do it for us. Think about calculators. They made math easier, but they also made mental arithmetic weaker for many people. With AI, this effect could scale up massively. Why struggle with learning a language when AI can translate instantly? Why wrestle with tough moral or strategic decisions when AI can suggest the best option? The danger is not just losing the skills, it's losing the mental resilience and creativity that come from struggling, failing, and thinking deeply. Another concern is AI hallucinations, when AI generates false or fabricated information. If we become too reliant on AI for information without questioning its output, we risk our ability to discern fact from fiction. Our critical thinking skills could atrophy, leaving us vulnerable to misinformation. Now, let's talk about something even more futuristic and risky: the AI-human brain interfaces. Companies like Neuralink are developing ways to connect the brain directly with AI systems. At first glance, this sounds revolutionary. Imagine downloading knowledge instantly, or controlling devices with pure thought. Imagine curing memory loss or helping paralyzed patients move again. But the risks are just as massive. If AI systems are connected directly to our brain, how do we protect our privacy of thought? What if constant reliance on such interfaces alters the way our brains naturally evolve, weakening neural pathways that would otherwise strengthen through learning and practice? Worse, what if these systems are hacked or manipulated? Instead of freeing our mind, AI could literally invade it. This isn't science fiction anymore, it's a real possibility, and one we need to consider carefully. So yes, AI has the potential to expand human intelligence beyond anything we've seen. It can make us faster, smarter, and more creative. But at the same time, it risks making us passive, dependent, and mentally weaker if we stop exercising our own thinking. The future of human thinking in the age of AI will depend on how we choose to use it. Do we let AI think for us, or do we use it as a partner to think with us? We need to adopt and develop AI in ways that do not cause a decline of our own intelligence. Because the real danger is not AI becoming smarter than us. It's us forgetting how to use the intelligence we already have. So the question is, will AI be a mirror that reflects the best of our thinking, or a crutch that makes us forget how to think at all? The choice, as always, is ours. Share your thoughts.